CTV Community Television presents The Focus Program, hosted by Paul Dingeman.
Welcome to Paul Dingeman's home, The Focus Program. Nice to see you. We're glad you're here. We're getting into the festivities of the holidays. We're beginning with some exciting things from St. Clair today. Next week, we've got the people from Marine City coming to tell us all about the things that are happening there. So stay tuned to CTV Channel 6 and the Focus Program. We'll keep you up to date. Let's begin with a friend by the name of Pat O'Connor, who is, hold it, we got a new title, Administrative Assistant to the St. Clair Chamber of Commerce, Incorporated.
Hi, Paul.
Patty, welcome back. Nice to see you.
Thank you.
You are, as the aforementioned, a new job.
It is a new job.
New hat.
Mm-hmm. It's a fun hat.
Yeah.
I highly recommend it for everybody. You know, I love St. Clair.
Yes.
And I've always been an avid promoter of St. Clair. And so when I heard about the opportunity to work for the Chamber of Commerce part-time, I said, boy, that's just what I'd like to do. And so I was very fortunate to be given the job, and I'm having just so much fun meeting people from all over as they stop in the office, but also watching all the things that are going on. There is a whole lot of fun activity in St. Clair.
So you are responsible for tearing out the courtyard and everything. As soon as you came in,
that's right.
As soon as you came in, they tore the courtyard out.
That's exactly right. That's I'm totally inspired
what
that.
What power you have.
You know, absolutely. Wait till you see what comes next. Yeah, absolutely.
No, but it sort of was about the same time that you arrived. The Community Foundation came along with their funding, and they decided that they better do something, huh?
Well, you've been a person that has lived in St. Clair for a long time,
yeah.
So you probably feel the vibrations as well.
Yes.
There are things that are happening. There's a reinvigoration that's going on in St. Clair. I just had a family stop by last night that just moved to St. Clair, and they wanted to know what was going on. And we wound up talking for about 40 minutes because it was so much fun just talking about all the wonderful things that are going on, but also the community in which I live and operate. And you know that I'm also a member of the Garden Club and of the Women's League, and so I'm often struck by how generous, how committed the people are who live in St. Clair to making St. Clair a wonderful place to live with a high quality of life. And so the Chamber of Commerce is all about that as well. And so this has worked into a very nice way for me to participate in all that excitement that's going on in St. Clair.
Well, the courtyard that we talked about is certainly coming along, and I noticed they put some grass in the other day. And
flowers.
Oh, they got flowers in
Oh,
too?
they've got roses, and they've got a lot of the landscaping done.
Okay.
Yeah, it really is coming along. It's been really exciting to watch each stage. It's like watching a painting be developed. And I know there are many other groups like the Art Association that is also working at coming up with ideas for how they're going to make it artistically a very beautiful place. And that's another extension of the art that we already have in our town. So yeah, there's a whole lot of people working, a lot of excitement.
Okay, you are here to talk about some things that are coming up for the Chamber.
Yes.
Specifically, so let's get into that. The first one you've got is I support local business.
One of the things that I would really like to see the Chamber become known for is promoting shopping and supporting local business. And by local, I mean as close to home as you can get, and then what you can't get, you just go one little circle further. So we're also developing a relationship with the Blue Water Chamber of Commerce and Marine City, with the idea that every time you participate with a local business, that brings money back right into the community. For instance, if I want somebody to sponsor one of the events that I'm doing civically in the community, which raises money that goes right back into the community, I go to local business. That's who promotes what we do. And local business hires local people. There's just a ton of reasons, and you're going to see lots of them because I'm going to post them on the Chamber office. We're going to get them out there and remind people that it's a good political thing to shop locally. It's good for your community. It's good for you. It supports your neighbors. It provides immediate jobs, immediate money that comes right back to the community and builds the quality of life. And it keeps a vibrant downtown area that is alive and that continues then to spiral more prosperity into the community. And that would be the whole intent, of course, of Chamber of Commerce. So that in mind, you're going to like this. You're going to want to participate in this. Starting today, any place that you go in St. Clair or the surrounding townships, or if you go to a chamber member's business or organization, anything you get as a receipt, you can bring it to the chamber office, and for each receipt, you get to put your name and phone number on a piece of paper. It goes into our Christmas bucket, and then chamber members are now calling in and giving gifts. So that between now and December 23rd, I hope to get 200 to 300 gifts from our chamber members, and I'm on my way.
Wow.
Chamber members are being very, very generous, and they're just sending gifts. And by sending gifts, I mean the promise of gifts. So that each week I will do a drawing, and I hope to be able to draw 50 people's names out of the bucket and then say, Paul Dingaman, you can go to this business and collect your Christmas gift.
I like it.
That brings traffic, of course, into the chamber office, which I like to have off the traffic there. I want to talk to people and visit, and it should be a happy place with lively people. And then to send them out to businesses that maybe they didn't know even existed.
Right.
So a lot of foot traffic going to these businesses. And here's the only problem. I took myself out of it because it didn't seem fair that I was going to draw it. But now all the gifts that are coming in are so good that I want to be back in. Chamber members, of which
your husband can win.
That might be not right either. I may have to keep it out of my family. But you're a chamber member.
Yes.
So if you, let's say you stopped today at Ackett's and had a cup of coffee and a piece of pie, you would just walk that receipt right over and you put your name and phone number on a piece of paper, and then you could win very nice prices. And I'm talking really nice prices. So,
and we'll make an offer too that if you want to give me those names, we'll put them on the bulletin board.
I will.
On the winners.
Oh, that's wonderful. That would be fun. Because I hope to have hundreds and hundreds of people running all over St. Clair picking up their prizes.
Great idea. Great idea. All right. The next segment we've got coming up later in this program here is with Sue Daniels, who's so important in this community and so important to the Santa Parade. But you're going to talk to me about the Santa Parade between 11 or at 6 o'clock.
Yeah, I'm just mentioning the Santa Parade because the Santa Parade is also, because it's bringing many people into the town.
Thousands.
Yes, lots and lots and lots of movement. At that same evening, we are beginning a Christmas tree gala. And many people will know the celebration of lights that happens up in Port Huron. Well, we're starting one that is similar. It's going to be small initially, and it's going to be in the building that's in the north end of the plaza, next to Boomerangs, across from the Art Center. And that building used to house some other business.
Antique store.
Antique store, that's right. And it's empty now, but that's where the trees are. And many local businesses are producing beautifully decorated trees. There will also be some gift baskets, beautifully decorated gift baskets with many good things in them. Those nights that these activities in town are going on, you'll be able to also go there, buy raffle tickets, and then place the tickets in front of the trees that you would like to win.
Didn't they used to, a number of years ago, and maybe you don't remember, put trees up and down the hallways?
They did. They did. A lot of the businesses.
It's sort of play off of that?
It's about a notch better because they're going to be decorated with the intent of enticing people to purchase them.
Okay.
Now, here's the thing. You and I, we're not 20. I don't know
speak for yourself.
Well, no, I'm pretty sure you and I are not 20. So we probably have lots of Christmas trees already. But I want to participate in this because I think it sounds fun. So what I'm going to do is I'll buy my tickets and I will put them in front of the trees that I'd like to win. And then if I win one, I can contribute that tree to a family that otherwise would not have one.
All right.
So it's for everybody to participate in, even if you don't have a tree. There are some cool baskets though, that have lots of nice products that you can also try to win that night.
So that's the Christmas Tree Gala?
That is, and that's open the night of the parade. While you're waiting for the parade, you can run over there and buy tickets. It also will be open during the next event, which is November 29th from 11 to 2. The businesses in the mall are sponsoring Santa's Workshop, and that will be in that same location of the trees, which is on the north end of the plaza, across from the Art Association. And I don't know if anybody remembers what they do there. You don't have little kids here, so you probably don't know, but my granddaughters went to it last year, and there's crafts, there's cookies, Santa is there, you can get your picture taken with Santa. It's just a fun time, and it goes from 11 to 2.
Is there a charge for the picture with Santa?
There is no charge for anything.
Sometimes there is.
There is. Yeah. They're asking you to bring some canned goods for the Ecumenical Food Pantry, and that would be the only charge. Yeah. And if you forgot your canned goods, you'd still get in. But they're encouraging the children to think of this as another extension of the goodwill of Christmas. So that's that activity. And so you can look at the trees at that time as well, and also buy tickets to put in the baskets in front of the trees. The last event, which will also start from where the trees are, is Galloping Gourmet. And many people in town will remember Galloping Gourmet. We've been doing it for many years. The funds, again, it's a fundraiser, and a good portion of the funds will be given to the Ecumenical Food Pantry. So you're going to go out, you're going to have a wonderful time, and you're going to be giving back to the community all at once. But it's different this year. In addition to having the restaurants that will put their signature dish out there for everybody to eat, and that would be the Voyager, Murphy's, Riverside, Sue's Coffee House, and Ackett's Restaurant. So there's the five of the stops, and that's nice, substantial eating. In addition to that, this year, we're having 4 retail establishments that are joining in. The first one is Silks, which a lot of people, unfortunately, in town may not have actually been inside Silks. They might call it's wonderful. And Chuck's going to have it all decorated beautifully for Christmas.
As only Chuck can do.
That's exactly right. You will feel Christmas when you go there. But in addition to that, the River Crab will be there serving their lobster bisque and their famous rolls.
Silks?
At Silks.
Wonderful.
So it'll be like a cocktail party at Silks. But even better, that's not all. Chuck is going to donate a very big prize, and so while you're there, you can throw a ticket in the bucket, and you might win the prize. And there'll be discounts, as you might well imagine. But it's, again, the idea is to get people there to see what a beautiful place and what beautiful work he does. They also will be able to go to American Diamond that night, where champagne and chocolate-dipped strawberries will be served.
Ooh.
And as you might well imagine, American Diamond is going to have a nice big prize that you can potentially win that night as well.
Coghlan Jewelers.
Yes, that's right. And then there's going to be a stop at Marcella's Pearls. And she's got a beautiful gift waiting some lucky person, plus hors d'oeuvres and wine at that location, and then back into the mall again, where you will end at Ackett's for many different kinds of desserts. Hers shop will be open, and now it's just escaped me, the China Walk at the end. His restaurant is going to be serving appetizers at hers. And also that night, the Art Association building will be open. You'll be able to go in there if you want to do a little shopping.
Lots of stuff.
And cookies, decorated, artistically decorated cookies. So lots and lots of places.
What's the date on that?
That is December 11th from 5 to 10. And you start at the Christmas Tree Gala. That's where you will stop, and you will pick up your band. You can buy the tickets in advance at Ackett's or at Murphy's. They're $45 a person, and that couldn't possibly touch the amount of food and excellent things that you're going to be offered that night. So it's $45. We suggest that people get groups because it's fun. There'll be a trolley. So that there's a trolley that will move people place to place, and it just keeps rotating throughout that amount of time. Or you can walk if the evening is nice, because nothing is very far away. And you will stop there after you've paid, and we recommend that you do this in advance because there's only 200 tickets. You'll pick up your wristband, which says, "I support local business." And then off you go, and you can participate, and you can shop, and you can eat, and you can drink a little, and you can have a whole lot of fun, and it's a great Christmas thing. really encouraging people to bring groups because of the amount of fun that you can have.
You've been busy.
I haven't. Isn't this right up my alley? I just love, I love parties and I love doing things like this. This is wonderful. It's just been the most fun.
I can't wait to see what you're going to do in January, February, and March.
Oh, I've got ideas. I will say this. One other thing I'd like to suggest to everybody who's out there. I only work part-time. I actually have another job. I work for a university and I teach.
You're an airline pilot.
Yeah, I'm an airline pilot. So this is a part-time job, but we want to get the office opened more and more so that there is lots of opportunity for people to stop in. So I have a greeter program, and if you would like to be a St. Clair greeter, this is all it means is you call me up and you say, I want to be a greeter, and I will put your name on the list. The list is growing. And what you do is you hang out in the office, and when people come in, you talk to them.
Wow.
You tell them about how much you love St. Clair and where's a good place to get fish and where can you get the best draft beer and where do you buy your clothes and what's new at the antique shops. So come on and be a greeter. I can't tell you how much fun. The number is 810-329-2962.
2962.
Yes.
That's the miracle number. We'll bet that in the lottery.
Call me or stop in. I love to have people stop in. Pretty soon there probably is going to be cookies.
Well, you're so shy and you have a difficulty talking. So
I do like people.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. That's quite a lineup. Starting with Santa's Parade, and we'll hear more about that in the next segment with Sue Daniels. Christmas Gala, Tree Gala opens the 21st, the same night. The 29th, we've got Santa's Workshop beginning. And December the 11th, the wonderful Galloping Gourmet.
Tickets are going fast, so you want to call me right away, and you can book them over the phone with me or go to Murphy's or Ackett's. But that, I think, is, if you want to go, you better go fast.
2962, that's the digits to call. 329, of course.
And shop local.
Shop local.
And bring me the receipts.
Okay.
And win prizes, big prizes.
Too bad you're not enthusiastic.
Thank you.
Pat O'Connor, always a delightful guest here on the Focus program, and she'll be back with more information as the months progress, and the wonderful Chamber of Commerce is doing great things for our community and for the surrounding communities. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with Santa's best helper in St. Clair, Sue Daniels. We are back, and I'm in my right colors, in my red and my new hat.
Yes.
Sue Daniels, welcome back from the North Pole.
I just flew in.
How is Santa doing?
He's doing just fine. He couldn't make it today, but he sent you some of his special brew.
Whoa, this is quite a mug here you've got.
Yeah, his Christmas cider, so he sent you to sample.
Well, I know it tastes.
Warm you up.
It's very, very good. It's got a big smiley face, a big winking Santa Claus on it.
That's right. Yep. So he's so sorry he couldn't make it himself, but he wanted to send it down.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
There's one eye there. So, what, is he prepared, or is he behind, or where is he at?
He's pretty much up to date with everything, but he was too busy to come down and be with us today.
He gave you a new scarf. Can you hold up the scarf?
Yes, he did. He wanted. It's
get a shot of the scarf here. Is it going to make noise? There it goes. If that doesn't get us into the Christmas spirit, I don't know what will. That's beautiful.
That's right.
Why are you here? You're here to tell us about November 21st.
Yes, I'm representing the Santa Parade Committee.
Okay.
I'm the committee of one here today. Yes, we're having our 6th annual Santa Lighted Parade on Friday, November 21st. Downtown St. Clair. It starts up here at the Education Center and goes down Vine Street to M29, which will be shut down, and for the protection of the children.
Right.
And then Santa will turn around and come back to the county stage. And
the tree is now. Is it getting bigger every year? Have they added any?
No, there have been no layers added to it as yet.
But it's pretty huge.
But you can add layers to that.
It's a huge tree.
It is huge, yep.
And there'll be a lighting ceremony?
Yes, and the mayor will give Santa the key to the city for representing the hearts of all the children.
Right.
And we're very fortunate this year. We have 3 very distinguished judges.
Oh, okay. Who are they?
Ms. Pauline Rep, the mayor of
Yes.
Port Huron. Mr. Dan Damon, the mayor of Marysville. And boy, here I go. I'm trying to think of his name.
What town?
Marine City.
Ray?
Ray. Oh, he's going to hate me for this. Real nice fella.
You could tell us.
Anybody got his name? I apologize to him all over the place. I had it all spelled out and I forgot and left it home. But Ray, the mayor of Marine City. So we have 3 distinguished mayors.
That's a great idea to have the 3 mayors.
Yes. So we're going to have a mayor's convention afterwards with Bill. And
right. Well, that's cute. The parade is now is growing every year. How many units do you think you'll have this year?
Well, we're up to 28, and they have to, well, through Friday of this week. We are taping early. Mm-hmm. And we usually get some last-minute entries. But, see, we lost both bands. Yep. St. Clair will be leaving at 5 o'clock the next morning for Disney World. Okay. So needless to say, they couldn't march. And with regret, they wanted to be in it. And Marine City could not join us this year.
And they did last year. They were great. They came up last year.
Yes, they did.
You've got some wonderful entries from people like Cargill. Talk to me about Cargill.
Cargill Salt, we never know. They keep it under wraps every year. Nobody knows what they're going to come up with. The engineers start down there getting up their ideas. But they're going to have competition this year from Beaver Lumber.
Oh, good.
I think it's because they're next door to each other.
Right.
And from what I have seen from their entry, I'm getting kind of excited about this. And we have a lot of representatives from the Scouts, Brownies, Daisies, Boy Scouts, and Cub Scouts are doing floats. And a lot of the businesses are putting in entries.
Well, it's a labor of love for you, and you literally get started December 26th.
That's right.
And work on it all year, so it's a successful parade every year. And it really has grown over the years.
Yes, it has. It started real small, but it seems to have caught on, and we get entries from other communities, which is nice too, because Marine City will follow us the following Tuesday. Right. So people can move on from there. And
some of the units go up to both parades.
They go to both parades, and then the Port Huron Parade, Marysville Parade and the Port Huron Parade. So we sort of kick off the season.
That's great.
On the 21st.
That's great.
Yep.
Now, do you need help from the public, or what can we do?
No, Bob Scharnweber has got his crew, along with our police department. They are working with lineup and control, and I can't thank Bob and Rick enough for all they do. Jane Krebs is in charge of the refreshment. She takes care of that tent. And Bob B. from the golf course, he takes care of a lot of the setup, along with Brent from the DPW. Those two we're greatly indebted to. We're a small team, we're a small group, but we love doing it. It's a labor of love every year.
Mr. Wheeler acts as your master of ceremonies.
Mr. Wheeler is our master of ceremonies, along with you, Mr. Dingman. Right. And we're indebted to Channel 6 every year for sticking it out, because it's cold down there.
Sure, it gets windy.
It gets real windy down there on the river.
It's a good little broadcast.
And also, too, the children, we have 2 elves with Santa that are coming down with him. And as soon as the program is over, they can come up on the stage.
Oh, good.
And visit with Santa and get a candy cane. And so that'll be really nice for the kids.
Right. Well, it's the 21st, starting at 6 o'clock in downtown St. Clair. Visit the live reindeer and the Candy Cane Corral. I like the name of that.
Yes, he is going to fly down 2 of the reindeer and put them in the Candy Cane Corral. And the children can come up and see them, and they're really neat to watch.
Free hot chocolate or cider or cookies.
And Sally Ackett's famous cookies.
Oh, they're great cookies.
Yes.
They're great cookies. She provided them to the football team.
Yes,
and Channel 6 trailer all season long. So
yes,
we appreciate Sally Ackett's and her cookies.
We don't know what we'd do without her.
Sue Daniels, thanks, dear.
Thanks for having us.
You do a wonderful job every year. That's about it for this edition of the Focus program. Our one guest that got busy and couldn't make today was the Chief of the St. Clair Area Fire Department, Dave Westrick. And he wanted to mention that they're looking for volunteers for that wonderful fire department. If you are over 21 and are interested in fire service, that's a great organization to join, a lot of history, a lot of great people involved in that. So give them a call at the St. Clair Area Fire Authority and they'll get you involved. Till next time, Paul Dingeman, and thanks very much. Merry Christmas. I'll see you before then.
Tune in again soon for another episode of Focus. Make sure to check CTV out on www.watchctv.org or like us on Facebook.